Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the go home to crown a new women's and men's world champion. But we kick things off
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
The world was shocked at the separation of the Usos, but Jey Uso has come to Raw and has made a huge splash in just a few matches, captured the imagination of the WWE Raw Universe. Earning the name Main Event. Jey Uso. But he will be put to the test with his opponent here tonight, an Olympian.
And his opponent, representing the Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Gable!
Say what you want about Chad Gable in that ring. He is an athlete. Not an easy opponent to draw for Jey Uso. But yet he haven't drawn any easy opponents. A Cable chant. Couple slaps to the face. Followed up by Samoan drop by Jey Uso as he's off to a quick start here versus Gable. Jey Uso to the top. Big headbutt. Is this thing over? This would be a huge statement by Jey Uso if that finished the matchup, but it's been all Jey Uso. May see the first bit of offense from Gable. No, he's so able to counter. And another whip, and it runs right into a super kick from Jey Uso. Jey Uso swept off his feet. Now Chad Gable with the suicide dive. Jey Uso back into the ring. Countered by Gable. Irish whip into the corner. And now, huge German suplex. As now, you're seeing that skill, that talent that we talked about with Gable. As he's taking control of this matchup. Jey Uso back to his feet. Snap suplex. Gable taken to the corner. Jey Uso from the top. Hooks the arm. Superplex. Oh, slides right into. Gable. Jey Uso falling right into the trap of Gable here, taking this to the outside. Chad Gable in control again. Jey Uso slowly to his feet. Back into the ring. Chops. Huge clothesline. Jey Uso to the top. Uso splash. The Uso splash on Gable. And Jey Uso coming away once again victorious here on Raw. Well, coming up tonight, the finalist in the Women's and Men's Championship Tournament match final at Saturday night's main event in mixed tags action as McIntyre teams with the Queen Charlotte Flair to take on Bianca Belair and Seth Rollins. As we return here to Raw, and we shift things to the women's division. As Tegan Knox.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from the Welch Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox was once looked at as one of the blue chippers in the developmental system. now a part of the Raw roster, a chance to make a splash. And you talk about splashes. Shayna Baszler, a former NXT champion.
And her opponents, first from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler!
Maybe the most dominant NXT Women's Champions, we have ever seen. You think about the impact that has had at the top of the division right now. Bianca Belair taking on Charlotte for the Women's World Championship. Shayna Baszler can have that same kind of Bianca Belair effect on this division.
From Riverside, California,
Candice LeRae, again, once a staple in the NXT Women's Division, known as the Poison Pixie. Again, this is one of those matches to showcase your talents, to make an impact. Think about what we just saw from Jey Uso. The main event in night one of Raw and making an impact, and look at him right now.
And representing the OC from Fontana, California, Michin!
Again, just before we left WWE, was it 2K22 or 2K20? I can't remember now. The last time we ran it, Michin had just been called up and drafted to Raw. Fatal four-way rules. Michin. Some stiff kicks to Baszler. Candice LeRae taking it to Michin. Now turns her attention to Shayna Baszler. Again, fatal four-way rules, no disqualification. We got a kendo stick in the match, and Candice taking it to Michin. Shayna Baszler back into the ring in a huge slam again. Goes running, and Candice LeRae was right there waiting on her. So again, every time someone turns around, there's a person right there waiting. Michin going for the cover on LeRae. LeRae kicks out. What a huge drop kick that was out of the corner on Baszler. Now Baszler going to work with his gut wrench. Into a cover. Again, Michin is right there. And now Baszler out of the way. Got a Superman punch. Another Superman punch. Stick thrown to the back of the head of Knox. As this thing is turned hardcore. Again, Baszler trying to get offense on Michin, ends up can't turn your back for a second in this matchup. Baszler tossed to the outside, and Michin goes flying, suicide dive. Again, falls do count anywhere. As a commentator, I'm supposed to tell you that at the beginning. So I failed at my job. The falls do count anywhere. Baszler is maybe taking the biggest beating in this matchup. She was probably the preemptive favorite to win it. Every time Baszler's gotten up, every time she's turned around, there's someone there ready to attack her. Now she takes a sledgehammer to the back. Cover. We got two covers going on right now. To go back and forth on the outside here. And again, we're going for more weaponry. Baszler locking in the submission, and Michin comes over to make the save. Shayna Baszler, roll up. And Baszler steals it.
Here is your winner, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler! Making his way to the ring, representing the Hurt Business from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley!
Disappointed. Bobby Lashley, last edition of Raw, unable to get an opportunity at the coveted World Heavyweight Championship. MVP and the Hurt Business believed it was their time to dominate.
Representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Styles, another opportunity at gold. No stranger to it. Again, all is not lost. Styles goes right for the knees. Again, cut the bit man down. Well, Seth Rollins was able to neutralize Lashley was with his quickness. And would not allow Lashley for long periods of time to pummel him. get his hands on him. I think AJ was trying to incorporate that style. Going right for the knees. You saw him trying to move quickly, but Lashley has gotten his hands on Styles. And again, MVP. A wild card on the outside. So Lashley is pummeling AJ. Again, both of these guys would love to be in that World Championship situation. But again, it's not too shabby. An opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. Styles crashes and burns. Again, MVP throwing a sledgehammer in the ring. Again, that's not, can't win the match. This is no DQ. Lights out. Lashley. Lashley. And AJ goes up with the forearm. Lashley comes down like he was looking for the spear. AJ lands the forearm. And spear by Lashley for the cover. Lashley, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Oh boy, I don't know who set up this victory scene. Bobby Lashley is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And what a matchup we got coming up for you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions,
Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan with the Finn. The Women's Tag Team Championships as Saturday night's main event versus a team from NXT or the Hall of Fame team of Trish and Lita. Which brings us to this dream match for Alexa Bliss. Trish made such a great showing versus Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan in the Women's World Championship tournament, that it has sparked a second run. Trish is still here. They lock up. And referee saving Alexa there from the corner. Alexa in control right now. Trish fighting back again. Trish battled Liv Morgan in round 1 of the Women's World Championship tournament. Was able to get that victory. Lita, who also competed, lost the round 1 matchup to Bianca Belair. The best friends decide to team up. Trish rolls through for a cover on Alexa. Again, didn't get all of it. Crowd on their feet is Alexa. And Trish fighting back again. Whipping. And Trish, a diving elbow from inside the ring out. Again, that might be more harming to Trish than it is. Trish seems to be okay. Back in the ring, Alexa making it back in just before the 10 count. Northern Light suplex into a cover. Now Alexa with a pinning combination of her own. 1 count. Again, Trish proving that she still has it. Twisted Bliss. After those knees to the chest, Alexa Bliss to take out the Hall of Famer. No! Trish gets the shoulder up, kicks out a Twisted Bliss. Again, Trish, the resiliency. Now Trish going up to the top. Alexa able to get, I think, a fist to the gut of Trish. Rolls through for it again, trying to put Trish away, and Trish will not die. What is it going to take? At this point, it just looks like Alexa's losing it. A huge DDT that puts Trish away.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss putting away the Hall of Famer. Will it be Trish and Lita that Liv Morgan and Bliss face for the titles?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tammaso Ciampa!
Tommaso Ciampa shocked the world on his first night of Raw, but in controversial fashion when he beat the Intercontinental Champion. This is the return match.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura! Again,
Tommaso pinned Shinsuke. Shinsuke had grabbed the rope. The referee didn't see it and counted the 3 and gave Tommaso the victory. And Shinsuke, in short order, is going to be taking on the almighty Bobby Lashley. For the Intercontinental Championship. As we found out, Lashley is the #1 contender. In the return match. So we can get this one called correctly without referee error being involved. Can Tammaso Ciampa actually beat the Intercontinental Champion? Fair and square in the middle of a ring. And what if he does? What would that do for Tammaso? Look what it's already done for him. It has him in this matchup with Shinsuke. Again, Ciampa, former NXT champion. Snap suplex into a cover. Those kick, Ciampa turning around, but again, Nakamura intent on proving that his superiority over Tammaso. Northern Light suplex. Look at the flexibility in the bend. I am the Intercontinental Champion for a reason. Also working his way out. Shin taking Ciampa to the top. Hook in the arm. Superplex. Fans do not seem to be too much into Nakamura here. As the bruiser rained down. Nakamura, the veteran, not going to go out there. Catching the arm. Quick cover. Tammaso turning it. Tommaso's going to do it again now. The long legs of Nakamura, and this time the referee sees the rope break. Nobody's home. Kinshasa out of nowhere, hooks the leg, cover. Nakamura puts Tammaso Ciampa away this time. Note, the referee saw the rope break. This time, Nakamura victorious. And he sets his sights now on Bobby Lashley. The finalists pair off in a huge main event. McIntyre, Flair, Belair, Rollins next. Main event time. Drew McIntyre is no stranger to winning championship tournaments. He did it last time. Not even the mighty Roman Reigns could stop him last time from becoming Universal Champion. Who's gonna stop him now?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Again, two guys who lost their gold to Roman Reigns battle it out for gold. At Saturday night's main event. But when you bring this lady's name involved in anything, she may already be the GOAT. And she's still active.
His partner from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
If anyone can stop the force that is Bianca Belair, you're looking at her. Because there is no stranger to big match situations. I should rephrase that. She is no stranger to big match situations. She was born and bred for those moments, and she's been in those moments. We're going to get a real preview of what you're going to see at Saturday night's main event. Mr. Monday Night Raw, the guy who has carried this show on his back. You cannot deny that. Seth has been on top of Raw for so long. But his partner tonight has done nothing but make a huge splash since coming up from NXT. Undefeated.
And his partner from Knoxville,
since coming to NXT, outside of losing the Royal Rumble, being thrown out, she's never been pinned or submitted or counted out on the main roster. And we can go ahead and tell you, Charlotte and Bianca Belair will headline Saturday night main event. It seems when Drew is focused, he has his mind made up and determined for something, there's no stopping him. Runs right into an elbow for McIntyre. McIntyre has his mindset on that World Heavyweight Championship. Just as he did the Universal Championship when he ran through Roman Reigns. Not even Roman could stop him. When Drew was in that mindset. Drop kick Rollins. And again, once the tag is made, there's no, runs right into a spear from Belair. Nope. Automatically, the partners come in. The rules of a mixed tag match. The excitement in the air for Bianca and Charlotte. Has Bianca ever been in the ring with someone like Charlotte? Will this be the first time Bianca's ever pinned on the main roster? And a huge chop. And there's the power of Belair. And the athleticism, the cover. And Charlotte quickly makes the tag to McIntyre. And Seth is there to meet Drew. Drew has manhandled Seth Rollins. He does the whip, sling blade. Tag made the Bianca Belair from Rollins. Dragging Charlotte away from the rope. Man, what does Bianca have in mind here? Whipping Charlotte into the corner. as Bianca's in control here. Continuing to work Charlotte in that corner. We've been talking about Bianca's never been in a situation, or Charlotte's never been in a situation. See, I'm getting my words tied as the knees are up by Charlotte. Bianca's never been in the ring with someone like Charlotte, but maybe Charlotte's never been in the ring with someone like Bianca. Charlotte, bit of an arrogant cover. Charlotte toss to the outside. Bianca over the top. Again, the athleticism. On display here. For the most part, nips up into the ring. Referee slow to the count. Charlotte wisely making the attack, because this has been all Bianca Belair. Glasgow kiss. Drew's had enough and is ready to put this thing away. Claymore kick. Broken up by Bianca. Bianca maybe saving the match. Again, Drew has been the dominant. Bianca Belair has been the dominant person in the ladies division, part of this matchup. Whip into the corner. Seth Rollins taking a page out of Bianca Belair's handbook. As Rollins fighting back now against McIntyre. I think this is the right. That's what I said. I think this is the right move. He has the advantage. But again, Drew turns it quickly. It looked like he was thinking about making the tag to Bianca. Another tag made to Bianca. Spear! Cover on Charlotte. One count. And look at the power again. Bianca Belair. And again, Seth wasn't even looking this time. Again, McIntyre's out on the outside. And Bianca throwing Drew back into the ring, setting Seth up. Covered by Rollins, McIntyre kicks out. And McIntyre rolling Seth through to, and Rollins just able to get the feet up. Just able to get the kick out there. Ripcord knee. And another ripcord knee. Rollins again. Broken up by Charlotte. Seth Rollins is completely taking the control here. Again, making the tag. Speared by Charlotte. Charlotte, natural selection. Charlotte again, natural selection, twice, cover. And Bianca kicks out. Bianca just kicked out of two natural selections. I thought that was it. Thought it was the end of the line for Charlotte. What's Bianca doing here? Bianca lifting Charlotte backwards. Charlotte kicks out. And there it is. KOD, kiss of death on Charlotte Flair. Bianca Belair picking up the pinfall.
Here are your winners, the team of Bianca Belair and Seth Rollins.
If that happens at Saturday night's main event, Bianca Belair will be the first ever women's world champion.